Hello and a warm welcome to South Asia Today, where we bring you in-depth insights into the key events shaping South Asia. I'm Shivangi Mishra, and are today's top stories. Beyond fitness, India's new journey towards holistic well-being. Nirmal Purja's village mourns dream of home remains incomplete. And unrest escalates in POJK amid deadly clashes and rights concerns. Let's begin the show. In today's fast-moving world, India's youth is redefining the meaning of success by prioritizing mental peace, health, and balance. From ancient practices like yoga and Ayurveda to modern solutions such as sound healing and AI-powered mental health platforms, a new wellness ecosystem is emerging where technology, tradition, and self-care come together to create healthier lifestyles. The pressures of modern life and rising competition are taking a toll on both mental and physical well-being. In response, a new generation is embracing wellness practices that promote balance, mindfulness, and self-care. From mindful nutrition and meaningful connections to nature-inspired spaces, this evolving wellness ecosystem is becoming a sanctuary where people recharge, reconnect, and restore harmony in their lives.
The day, and I feel I'm ready for the coming week after sound healing. And the dim lights, the gong, the aroma, the energy, everything is literally like you want it to be the way you know, just before you go to bed, how you would put your lights off and you would slow down. That's the feeling that I get from sound healing therapy.
Physical fitness and mental well-being are two sides of the same wellness journey. Modern practices like belt yoga and rope yoga are helping young professionals counter the stress of desk-bound lifestyles, while therapies such as gong meditation, wind chimes, and sound healing create a calming experience, relaxing the mind, restoring energy, and helping people reconnect with themselves.
इंटेंशन ये था कि नेचर इज़ द बेस्ट हीलर, राइट? और हमें जब भी स्ट्रेस होता है हम या तो समुंदर पे जाना चाहते हैं या पहाड़ों में जाना चाहते हैं, भाग जाना चाहते हैं, जो हमेशा पॉसिबल नहीं होता है. वो सिर्फ हम चाहते हैं और वो रह जाता है. तो हमें नेचर लाना था विद इन द सिटी. तो आप देखेंगे यहाँ पे 9,600 प्लांट्स हैं. इंटरनल एयर कूलिंग इज़ वेरी नेचुरल, देयर इज नो एसी हियर. तो सस्टेनेबिलिटी को मद्देनज़र रखते हुए ये जगह बनाई गई.
The next step in this holistic wellness journey is Ayurveda's Panchakarma therapy, a traditional 5-step healing process designed to cleanse the body, restore balance, and rejuvenate overall well-being. Complementing this experience is the Ayurvedic kitchen, where ancient wisdom meets mindful nutrition, transforming wellness into a complete lifestyle that nourishes both the body and mind.
Gen Z के लिए बहुत सारी चीज़ें प्रायोरिटी है. अब हेल्थ भी उनके लिए बन रही है और हेल्थ के साथ साथ क्वालिटी हेल्थ. इट इज़ नॉट अबाउट कि प्रॉफिट, इट इज़ नॉट अबाउट प्राइसेस, इट इज़ नॉट अबाउट क्या सस्ता है. इट्स अबाउट क्वालिटी. वो अपने ऊपर खर्च करना चाहते हैं और तो क्वालिटी हेल्थ अगर हमें होनी चाहिए तो आयुर्वेद हैज़ द बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी टू डू दैट.
In today's fast-paced world, wellness goes beyond physical health, with mental well-being becoming equally important. Technology is now expanding this ecosystem through AI-powered mental health platforms and digital solutions, making expert support more accessible and helping people seek guidance, express themselves freely, and prioritize their emotional well-being.
Today we cover the whole spectrum of healthcare services. We are into the whole space of managed care. We touch upon close to about a little under 5,000 lives on a daily basis. We operate 43 facilities and we operate out of Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mysore and Maldives as well.
In today's lifestyle, wellness is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity. By blending physical fitness, mental well-being and technology, India's evolving wellness ecosystem is creating a new roadmap for balanced living, helping people embrace healthier, more mindful and empowered ways of life. The death of legendary Nepali mountaineer Nirmal Purja has left his family and village devastated. Days after he was confirmed dead following the Broad Peak tragedy in Pakistan, grief continues to overwhelm his loved ones. In Myagdi district of Nepal, relatives, friends and neighbours are remembering the fearless climber whose extraordinary achievements brought global recognition to Nepal and inspired generations of mountaineers.
4 days have passed, but Kamla Casey's tears have not stopped. Ever since reports emerged on social media that her younger brother, legendary mountaineer Nirmal Purja, was among the 10 climbers who went missing on Pakistan's Broad Peak, disbelief gave way to grief. Every day since then, she has walked to the ruins of their ancestral home where memories of a childhood spent playing together now echo through the silence.
आशा थियो भाइसँग भेटौँला कुनै ठाउँमा भन्ने आशा थियो अहिले भयो 2-3 दिन भयो अब यस्तै सुन्निया छ मोबाइल हेर्न सकेको छैन उसको सबै देखिन्छ बोलेको सुनिन्छ एकरो मात्र सुन्नियो दोहोरो हुँदैन भाइसँग.
The Tita village in Annapurna Rural Municipality 3, Dana of Myagdi is mourning his loss. All of Nirmal's relatives, childhood friends and neighbours have fallen silent.
जिद्दी थियो उले भनेको कुरा हुनै पर्थ्यो उले मुखबाट बोल्यो भने उलाई त्यो कुरा पुरा हुनै पर्ने अ यसो नगर्ने बाबु यसो भनेको मान्ने थिएन उले पुरा गरेरै छोड्ने उयो यता पहाडतिर जानु पर्यो भने नजा बाबु लोटिन्छ भने गएरै छोड्ने उकालो चढेरै छोड्ने त्यस्तो थियो अनि उले गंगाटाहरू खोज्थ्यो सानोमा गंगाटाहरू खोज्ने त्यो के भन्छ एउटा किरा हुन्छ माउरी जस्तो त्यस्तो खोज्ने जिमरी यसलाई खोज्ने हैन बाबु टोक्छ भने त्यो उसको के भन्छ त्यो पोलाहरू हुन्छ नि त्यो देख्यो भने मुक्कीले हान्न जाने अनि टोक्छ नि.
A banner reading mountaineer Nirmal Purja felicitation ceremony still hangs on Kamla's house, commemorating his public honor in Beni on March 6, 2025 for his mountaineering world records. Despite his busy expedition schedule, Purja often visited Dana by helicopter while travelling between Dholagiri and Annapurna and continued to visit the village with his brothers, according to his friend Ramesh Purja, ward chair of Annapurna Rural Municipality 3.
एक दिन हामीले शोक मनाउने भनेर गाउँपालिकाले पनि सार्वजनिक बिदा घोषणा गरेको छ र साथै अध्यक्षज्यूले उक्त घोषणामा यो उहाँको चाहिँ एउटा स्तम्भ मूर्ति बनाउने भन्ने पनि चाहिँ पत्रमा लेख्नु भएको छ.
The ground rescue team had reached Purja's body at an altitude of about 5,700 meters along with 3 other climbers which have been brought to Camp 1, the Alpine Club Pakistan announced.
Now we take a look at some happenings in Asia in a segment called Asia Watch.
Hindu devotees offered prayers at temples across India to mark the first Monday of the holy month of Sawan, by observing fasts and making offerings to the Hindu god of destruction, Lord Shiva. Crowds of devotees arrived at temples during dawn and stood in long queues as they started their day on a divine note. The first Monday of the holy month of Sawan is considered to be one of the most auspicious days in the Hindu calendar. Devotees offered milk, curd, and flowers to the Shiva Lingam, the symbolic representation of Shiva. Lord Shiva forms part of the Trinity of gods, along with Lord Brahma and Lord Vishnu, in Hindu mythology. Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto and Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul agreed to deepen bilateral ties, adopting a strategic partnership roadmap for 2026 to 2030 aimed at guiding future cooperation between the two Southeast Asian nations this week. The leaders said they would expand collaboration in trade, investment and business links, with Prabowo expressing confidence that bilateral trade could reach $20 billion by 2030. They also agreed to establish the first Joint Trade Commission as part of efforts to improve market access and strengthen economic relations. Beyond economic cooperation, the two countries pledged closer political and security coordination, including efforts to combat transnational crime and online scams. Prabowo said Indonesia and Thailand, both founding members of ASEAN, must continue playing a leadership role in strengthening the bloc's resilience and relevance. Iraqis are flocking to Kurdistan Region's Governorate of Duhok, boosting domestic tourism during the summer holiday season. Heat and a years-long electricity crisis in Iraq have prompted many families to spend their holidays in the north, turning Duhok, known for its mountain landscapes, natural springs and forests, into one of Iraq's most popular domestic tourist destinations. Duhok Tourism Directorate spokesperson Shamal Jaffer said resorts and tourist destinations in the Kurdistan region welcome tens of thousands of Iraqi visitors during the summer, driving a significant increase in hotel occupancy rates. The Governorate of Duhok alone has more than 250 natural tourist sites and approximately 700 tourist facilities across its districts, with accommodation capacity of between 15,000 and 17,000 tourists per night, according to Jaffer.
Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir remains gripped by unrest. Repeated confrontations between protesters and security forces have led to civilian casualties and injuries, deepening concerns over the human rights situation. As tensions persist, the Kashmiri diaspora in the United Kingdom and across Europe is stepping up efforts to highlight the plight of people in POJK and draw international attention to the issue. You have a report.
Bloodshed continues to cast a shadow over Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Security forces opened fire on demonstrators in Rawalakot on July 27 after talks between the Joint Awami Action Committee and the authorities reportedly broke down. The locals claimed that 14 protesters were killed as they prepared to march towards Muzaffarabad. A day later, fresh violence was reported in Mirpur, where protest groups alleged that 6 more demonstrators lost their lives. According to organizers of the movement, more than 70 people have been killed and hundreds injured during over 50 days of protests across different parts of POJK. Despite the crackdown, protests continue. Demonstrators are demanding the release of detained activists, the withdrawal of cases against protesters, and the fulfillment of their long-pending demands, saying they will continue their movement until their voices are heard.
इस वक्त हम जो है वो चिनार चौक पहुंच चुके हैं। हमारा काफिला आगे बढ़ रहा है डी चौक की तरफ और इंशाल्लाह आज रात को हम रावलाकोट शहर में क़याम करेंगे। मकबूल बाट शहीद चौक में इंशाल्लाह आज रात को जो है वो क़याम करेंगे। चूँकि आज भी जो पाकिस्तान से दहशतगर्द फोर्सेज आई हुई हैं उन्होंने हमारे निहत्ते नौजवानों पर जो है वो फायरिंग की और उसकी पैदाइश में हमारे 14 नौजवान उनमें बानी तहरीक उमर नज़ीर कश्मीरी का जो छोटा भाई उस्मान नज़ीर जो है वो भी शहीद हो गए हैं।
The continuing crackdown by security forces has intensified concerns over the human rights situation in Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Protesters allege that internet shutdowns, mass detentions and the use of force have become routine to suppress dissent. Meanwhile, residents say hospitals remain overwhelmed and the humanitarian situation continues to deteriorate.
दोस्तों हालात बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब हो चुके हैं। रावलाकोट में लाशें ही लाशें हैं, ज़ख्मी ही ज़ख्मी हैं। इस वक्त यहाँ पे एम्बुलेंसेस की तादाद जो है वो कम पड़ गई है, गाड़ियाँ कम पड़ चुकी हैं। लोग जो है अपने ज़ख्मियों को अपनी मदद आपके तहत कोई इधर से पकड़ा हुआ, कोई उधर से, और रोड पे लहू ही लहू है। ये जालिम हमारे टैक्स के पैसों से इन्होंने हमें आज मारा है, आज नहीं मारा, ये काफ़ी अरसे से, कितना टाइम हो गया, 5 जून से लगातार हमें मारते आ रहे हैं।
The unrest in POJK has also triggered protests abroad. Members of the Kashmiri diaspora gathered outside the Pakistani consulate in Bradford with similar demonstrations reported across Europe. Protesters accused Islamabad of using force against public demands and called for greater international attention to the situation in the region.
जब हम ये कहते हैं कि पाकिस्तान के हुक्मरान जालिम है, तो हमें कहा जाता है कि पाकिस्तान के खिलाफ बात न करें। और मैं उन लोगों से पूछना चाहता हूँ, और क्या नवाज शरीफ, शहबाज, जरदारी ये पाकिस्तान है? और ये पाकिस्तान के हुक्मरान है, और ये जालिम है। जब जालिमों के खिलाफ बात की जाए तो उस मुल्क का नाम आता है, उस मुल्क का नाम लेना चाहिए जिस मुल्क की फोर्सेस हमारे पुरअमन मुजाहिदीन को शहीद कर रही है। वो मुल्क जालिम है, उसके हुक्मरान जालिम है, उसके खिलाफ जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को हक हासिल है कि वो अपनी पुरअमन जदोजहद जारी रखें। इतना जुल्म होने के बावजूद हम अपने लोगों को अमन का दर्ज देते हैं।
The unrest in POJK has moved beyond local streets, drawing attention from communities abroad. As demands for rights, justice and accountability grow louder, the coming days will determine whether dialogue prevails or tensions continue to escalate.
Every year, the Amarnath Yatra brings thousands of pilgrims to Kashmir, but beyond their spiritual journey, it also becomes a lifeline for local businesses. From hotels and pony owners to taxi drivers, shopkeepers and artisans, the Yatra fuels livelihoods across Pahalgam. Here's how faith is driving prosperity for the valley's local economy. Have a look.
Every year, the Amarnath Yatra transforms Pahalgam into a thriving hub of activity, bringing not just faith but fresh economic opportunities. Since the pilgrimage began on July 3, thousands of devotees arriving through the Pahalgam and Baltal routes have boosted business for shopkeepers, pony owners, taxi operators, hoteliers, vendors and other service providers. Backed by seamless arrangements from the Sri Amarnath Shrine Board, civil administration and security agencies, the 2-month Yatra continues to power livelihoods, making it a vital economic lifeline for countless local families.
वो महीने के लिए यात्रा आती है सर, इसमें थोड़ा रश भी ज़्यादा होता है, ड्राइवर हजरात का भी काम होता है, घोड़े वाला लोग भी अपना काम देखते हैं, तो खेत सेवा भी इन लोग का हम लोग से होता है, तो ये लोग भी आराम से यात्रा करके जाते हैं, हम लोग भी इनका सेवा अच्छे से करते हैं, तो हम लोग का भी काम होता है इससे, तो ये लोग भी अच्छे से यात्रा करके बेचारे वापस जाते हैं। जो शाल वाले होते हैं वो भी बेचते हैं, रेस्टोरेंट वाले होते हैं उन लोग का भी है, होटल लोग का भी है, सब लोग इसमें अच्छे से पैसा वैसे कमाते हैं, तो इन लोग का भी सेवा होता है।
Visuals of endless streams of pilgrims, bustling markets and pony caravans tell the story. Along the journey, pilgrims hire ponies and palkis, buy raincoats, shoes, caps, warm clothing and dry fruits, filling local markets with activity. From tea stalls and tent operators to shopkeepers, vendors and artisans, the annual pilgrimage turns faith into livelihoods, giving a significant boost to Pahalgam's local economy.
बाज़ार यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छे हैं जी, आपके यहाँ पे शॉपिंग बड़ी अच्छी है, यहाँ पे आपके लोग बड़े अच्छे हैं, यहाँ पे कोऑपरेट करते हैं, अगर किसी भी चीज़ की ज़रूरत है तो कोऑपरेट करते हैं हमारे साथ। ये नहीं है हम पंजाब से आए हैं तो हमारे साथ नहीं, कोऑपरेट प्रॉपरली करते हैं, यही अच्छी इनकी बात है इन लोगों की।
The Amarnath Yatra is not just a journey of faith but a reflection of Kashmir's enduring tradition of hospitality and communal harmony. For decades, the people of the valley have warmly welcomed pilgrims, contributing to the Yatra's success. Backed by the dedicated efforts of the Jammu and Kashmir administration, the Sri Amarnath Shrine Board and security agencies, seamless arrangements have made the pilgrimage safer, smoother and more convenient, while also strengthening livelihoods across the region.
As we wrap up today's episode of South Asia Today, we thank you for joining us. We'll return next week at the same time with more insights and updates. This is Shivangi Mishra signing off on behalf of our entire team. Until then, stay safe and goodbye.